Welcome, beautiful souls. Today, I would like to share with you some information about a galactic, intergalactic race in reality, or a cosmic race, we can say better, that is related to the alliance of the sphere beings. Because this alliance of beings, of cosmic beings, is here in our solar system, assisting us, humanity, to transition towards a higher dimension, towards also a higher density. In reality, when we talk about density, is about our physicality, because maybe our consciousness is already in the 4D, 5D, but now is about our bodies and physical reality that need to transition into these higher frequencies. So they are here. And this race in particular, it appeared to me maybe 15 days ago only, when I was walking a little bit in the mountain. And it's very interesting, really. It's really interesting what she, in this case, can share with us all. So let's begin. This race, we can name it as Mother Insectoid, because they are the first insectoid race created in this universe. Oh, one moment, as I want to say, now, maybe better in this way now. We can better say that this race sprung out of the primordial source mind. They are 12, 11D dimensional beings with a very large lifespan, but they are not immortals because they like to explore different realities. They want to blend with different realities and be an active part of them, weaving their fabric, the physical and non-physical fabric of these realities. They can move and travel between dimensions and realities using their minds, and can disappear in an instant. They have, as you can imagine, a very powerful creative mind, mainly focused on the small things, as a way of saying, small things within and without. And they are able to repair the tears of the time-space fabric with their minds, with the creativity of their minds. As I said before, they are part of the Sphere Beings Alliance, and also they can appear as sphere beings. But in this case, their sphere is more translucent, or as a metal green spheres, while the mother whales or mother cetaceans are more blue. And they create these spheres from their minds. It doesn't mean that they don't have heart. Yes, they have heart, only that their heart and mind are so blend together that appear as mind. And the contrary of the cetaceans, that their heart mind blend, it appears more as a heart. But in reality, when they communicate with me telepathically or are at my side for whatever reason, I can feel their presence and messages imbued by love and tenderness. They also show a great respect and honor to all living beings, and they honor our own evolutional pace and the evolutional pace of all living beings. And they are here. Well, one moment. The being that appeared a few weeks ago before me is similar to this one, more or less. This is the picture that I found more similar as a way to show you the physical resemblance. But her eyes, because it was more a feminine, it is more a feminine being. Its her eyes were more the bee's eyes, much bigger, and with the ability to see, to watch, to perceive multidimensionality, uh, excuse me, in a multidimensional way. And now that they are here, it means that they can help us to recover better and more our own consciousness and our own power, our mind power, and in this way helping us to connect with the insectoid world around us and value it for what it really is, because insects take care of the small things. Without them, life would be not possible. So, for example, bees, for example, ants, they really take care of the small things, of the pollen, for example, uh, and we tend to reject or dismiss small beings. They are only small, eh? And we put them apart as if they were not important in our lives, when in reality they are really important. I don't talk about mosquitoes. I talk about bees, ants. For example, this race created the mantis-like races and also the ant-like race, precursors of the same races later in lower dimensions. Maybe we are not fond of insects, but this primordial insectoid race gave part of its DNA to create the first primordial humans' DNA. So we have its DNA, part of it, as a beautiful strand within our own DNA. This strand, we can say, is more a mental strand. So at this moment, it's not a physical strand that we can see with our eyes. It's more mental. And if we activate this strand, it is able to strengthen our mind and help us to recover our, we can say, lower mind that was substituted by a 3D rational mind, a 3D rational mind that tends to be scattered, focused only in the world outside instead of the internal world. We can say that this DNA strand is related to Mercury and Gemini mainly, but also Virgo, because Virgo is also ruled by Mercury. And this strand, as a mind DNA, connects our mind with all 12 strands of DNA. 12 or more, we can have even 22. And if we activate it, it helps us to go within and recover the real power of our mind, to focus on the little things that are within and around us, and focus our mind power to restore better our DNA as a little thing within us or as part of our microcosmic part of ourself from the cat's blockages, for example, that have kept us until now disconnected of part of a most part of our inner power and have disconnected us from the spiritual or the unseen world, dismissing it as non-important. For example, when in reality the unseen world is the most important because the physical one is only one part of it. The physical one was born from within the unseen world, the spiritual world. Without the spiritual, the physical couldn't exist in reality. If we activate this strand of our DNA, this insectoid strand, is also it helps us to heal easily our body because within our DNA there's we can say a cut. There's some parts of our DNA that are literally cut, disrupting our or our body's natural abilities to heal itself. And in this way, it keeps us in a constant illness, yeah, and weakness, physical weakness. And in this way, we are vulnerable to the many toxins, parasites, viruses, bacteria that are around us. And also this insectoid strand helps us, once activated, to create our little reality from our hearts and from the what the our souls really wishes and desires, and helps us in this way. As we can restore better our DNA, we can recover much easier our real memories as galactic beings walking here on Earth. So, together with a cetacean strand, a feline strand, a Doradian strand, I told already about the Doradians with a triangular face, together with a riptoid strand, and also a tree-like, we can say, strand, a blue avian strand. These are the first human DNA strands that were formed. So these strands were the first one uh, to create the first primordial humans. So it's important to know that. This Mother Insectoid race also contributed to create the first grey race because it also gave one of their DNA strands to create the first grey race. And but it means that not all of the grey races are malevolent, but there are also many benevolent. And this, the mother insectoid race here on Earth is projected, so it means their spirits are projected as bees, ants, mantis, for example. So I hope that from now on, when you see one or many of these beings, you maybe you more feel more able to connect with them, maybe to sit down, closing your eyes, and opening your hearts to connect with them, to connect with them, and well, and share some messages. So that's it for today. Have a lovely day. See you soon.